But I'm still building shelves and stuff, so excuse my mess. Trying to get organized. We built this greenhouse last year, got it done in October, threw the plants in here, so I didn't have time to make shelving and get my tables built. So I don't know if any of you saw, but if you look through my TikToks recently, I built these, I did time lapse of me building these tables. So I was very happy to get my tables done, to get some of these plants up off the ground and then have some space underneath as well. There's my big purple fountain grass. I overwinter that. So I got that little chore done before I got all these in here, so that feels really good. But they will stay here, and I can start seeds in here, and I will be bringing the camera down, and I'd like to, while I'm going through these pots and transplanting and cleaning up some of these plants, doing maybe some TikTok live videos with you all and just chatting while I'm doing that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that. That'll probably be in the next couple weeks or so I can get them all situated. But for now, they're in and they're safe out of the cold. And in fact, with this door open, let's see how the temperature dropped. Oh, still the same. Still says 63.3. So thank you. But yeah, this is a nice little greenhouse. I got this from Charlie's Greenhouse and Garden up in Washington, Mount Vernon, Washington, I believe. They sent the kit down, and my husband and I put it together. So I love it. This will be my second second winter with it. So it did really well. So I know what to expect this year. Last year, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how cold it was going to get in here. I didn't know, how hot it would be. Everything was so new. So now that I have an idea, I went through a whole season with it. I'm not as scared this year. Last year, I was very afraid. I didn't know, what we would have to do. I do have the space heater that I'll be plugging in. And once we get down into like 20s, then I'll start plugging that in at night. But, and I run a cord from my house all the way down. And it plugs in right outside my doors up there. So I just open the slider, plug it in, and I'll check the temp like in about 15-20 minutes, and I can see the temp rising. I'm like, okay, heat's going on, it's good. So that really helped. But yeah, I've been really happy with this little greenhouse, and look forward to making a lot of little videos in here this winter so you all can see. And then also, like, my geraniums really don't do well in the dry heat, but in here, oh my gosh, they did so good with the moisture in here and no wind. So they'll all be blooming soon. I got to give them a feed, clean them up, and they'll be putting out a lot of color through the winter, which helps me a lot, because when everything is brown and dead, it's nice to come in here and it's just beautiful and colorful and warm. So, but anyway, let me shut this. I also will be posting a video. It's been busy this week, putting my garden racks, my wood racks. I can't talk this morning, y'all. My wood racks on my shed, now that I have it all painted. So I installed those, and I'll be posting a video of those. And I got these off of Amazon, and they hold like, I don't know, like 1,200 pounds. So it's like pretty much an E-shaped rack. And then you just load it up with lumber and stuff. So I got that one done. And the other one I'm going to put on the back of the casita, because I got the rest of this wood to pick up and get this off the ground. I'll show you where I'm going to put that. Because the thing with the shed is I don't have any more studs on the bottom, and I kind of don't want to have the bottom filled up because I like to put things there. So on the back of the casita, I got these studs here. So I'll just put them on here, and then we can put the rest of the wood up and get this messy pile out of here. I don't like clutter, and it's like we've just been piling stuff for years, and I said to my husband, we need to just get organized. It's enough. It drives me crazy where I got to start tidying up a little bit. So, and then I posted a video last week. I had the chipper out, and we had all that golden coreopsis. I cut it all down and chipped it. So there's a time-lapse video of me doing that. Getting all the coreopsis from up around the patio area, and you can see all the chippings, that light tan color on the ground. So chipped all that, and there's millions of seeds in there, and they'll whatever rain we get, that'll come up next year, and we'll have more. I'm in New Mexico, Susie. I think that's I see your name. I can't scroll down. Let's see. Suzier and Holt. Yes, I'm in New Mexico. I'm in Rio Rancho. And I'm in growing zone 7B. So when we had our first cold snap last night into this morning. So we're down about 34. Oh, you're in Indiana. Yeah, I bet you're cold up there too, huh? Yeah, we just got our first cold snap today, so. But it wasn't cold enough to take out the stuff. It was like cold just a couple hours this morning. So cosmos are still here. I left these cosmos in Tithonia, Mexican sunflowers, for the bees and stuff that are still out and about. And then I got some zinnias here too. These all self-sowed on their own. These were all, their parents were chipped last year. And then the seeds that were in those chippings came up, and we had a lot of good rain this year. And so everything germinated on its own down here. I didn't water anything in. So, and this was full of golden, well, coreopsis, and actually it's called cowpen daisies. So I've been calling it wrong. I thought it is part of the cowpen daisies and coreopsis are in the same family. And someone had alerted me to that. And I was like, oh, okay. So I appreciate that. But this is a beautiful indigo bush. And it's going through its change right now. Isn't it pretty? I got this, the city of Rio Rancho every year, they do a seedling giveaway. And they give away 4 or 5 different little bushes or trees, and they're wrapped in just a little twig with a little root wrapped in paper towel. And this one I got about 4 years ago and planted it. And this is how big it's gotten so far. And this is the first year I've really seen it turn color and hold its leaves. And I think it's because we've had such a beautiful fall here in New Mexico. Usually we'll get a cold snap earlier and it kind of takes everything out, but this year it's just been really nice. So it's been really nice, and it's that little tree, like I said, it's 4 years old now. It's putting on a pretty show this year, so I really like that. I like the fact that it's going to get bigger, and then I'll have more color as it gets up over the fence and be able to see it from the house. But yeah, it's our cold snap for us here in New Mexico this morning. And like I said, I got all my babies in the greenhouse the past 2 days. I winterized my hoses yesterday, got those all coiled up in the shed and everything put away. Oh, and let me show you this. This hollyhock sowed itself from some chippings that we had. And so this is a pretty burgundy one. So I'm just going to let that go, and I like looking at it from this side with the sun hitting it. It's pretty. But yeah. So you can see my potted plants, everything's in there, all safe, tucked away, all nice and warm and cozy in there. In my wildflower casita. I'll open the door real quick just to show anybody who's just joined inside again before we go up to the patio. You can see in here. I got all my potted plants in here. I got them in the past couple days, knowing that we were getting this freeze and cold snap today and this morning. So everybody's all nice and warm in here. And the patio looks very bare, not having them all out there. But I'll enjoy them in here this winter. So we'll take a walk back up, and there's the old corn boxes that I had full of cowpen daisies and cosmos. All emptied out, all bare again. And then up here as well. Like I said, I left a few cosmos for the bees, and these made it through the cold snap this morning. And then also some more Mexican sunflower, Tithonia. So anyway, I just wanted to give you that quick little tour and kind of show you how the patio has emptied out and where the plants are now, and still got a few plants here, vincas and zinnias, that are still got color. Made it through the cold snap last night. But if you'd like to visit my website, wildflowerartbycarrie.com, you can see that I have lots of items that are all derived from my gardens. My artwork, the flowers that are in them are dried and pressed from my gardens. And my pendants, I use my flowers. And I have new bottles from with rose petals and wisteria blooms from my rose bushes over there, and my wisteria. Those are new items. And I'm starting to put up new canvas prints for my garden photography. coffee mugs. I have puzzles, tote bags, t-shirts. All derived from my garden. Painted slate. I've been working on some painted slate. So now that the gardening season is done for me, I'm going to have more time to do my crafting and stuff. So I'm really excited for that. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday and the rest of your week, and stay tuned for more videos and TikTok lives. I plan on doing that, like I said, while I'm cleaning up and repotting some of my geraniums and things down there. And thank you. I will be in touch. So you all have a wonderful Wednesday, the rest of your week. Take care. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.